I remember our last conversation, and the how to say, the effect of it was somehow my mind stopped. It looks like, it feels like it stopped, and I looked at the same room which I was in, and I looked somehow differently to it as a, I don't know, as a, with the silence inside, I guess. With some silence inside, and no just observing somehow as freshly. So I'm very it was a very good feeling to look at this. Another thing which I saw was that I have joy inside. I mean, I remember I was driving after that meeting home, and my wife was driving together, and she was telling something, and I was saying so funny, reacting in a way and telling things. So two things: some silence and joy, which I experienced. And the question, of course, is how to stay in this, or how to reach this. I don't know. I can't say what did you do that happened, but I remember that it happened. It was a really great experience. I still can reconnect somehow to it. But I guess this is your this is your competence. I don't know, or I don't know how it works.
I don't know how it works. I would say that there is a resonance, like there is, like we all are connected to life in a way that we are not separate from life happening, right? So this life is showing up here, and that same life is showing up there. And when these two different forms, two unique forms meet, there is a resonance. Something in here recognizes something in there, and there is this, resonance. So it's not something I did. It's something in you that became more visible. And it's in there. It's not in me or anyone else. It's in you that became more visible. So that how to access that, just see whatever comes to rest. Is it ready to rest? So we can look right now. It's like the surface of the water is wavy when there are winds, and when there is something happening on the surface, there are waves. But then when there is nothing blowing, it just calms down by itself. So we can look at what is still waving. So what is waving?
Yeah, I can feel that at this moment. It's maybe a feeling of guilt, I would say, probably.
Okay, let's look at that. It's great that it came here. Wonderful.
I was I was telling that I gave some promises, I will do some things, and there are still, I didn't how to say, finish everything. So that forms me a kind of feeling of guilt.
Okay, and where is it? Where is it in the
body?
In the body, around?
Yeah, I feel it inside my body. I feel it in maybe somewhere in my chest inside.
Okay, let's look there.
And it feels, if to say more precisely, like a concussion, or I don't know how it's in English.
Contraction.
It's tense. Contraction.
Okay.
It's
okay. Let's look at it. It's safe to look at it. Just state it. I see you. Here you are. Such a strong contraction. You're welcome to be here, and thank you for coming. Yes.
Thank you for
What does it
being
want?
here.
Yeah, well,
being
it came up so we can be looked at. So
here.
it's like a visitor from the
Okay.
depths. Yeah, thank you for coming.
Mm.
And just see, what does it want? What does this contraction want? Or the guilt? What does it want?
It feels like it wants attention,
Mm-hmm.
acknowledgement,
Mm-hmm.
a right to be. I don't know.
Here you go. Here we go. Well, tell it, I see you. You are valid and you have right to be here.
Yeah.
You have right to be here. Absolutely. It's a valid experience.
Even though it's not so, how to say, pleasant. I mean, but yeah. You have a right to be here.
Sure thing. And does it have a message? Does it want you to know or do something?
The strange, the message I hear, it sounds strange, but it says it's okay. Or
Yeah,
it's okay.
it's okay.
Even though it's a feeling of guilt.
Say, okay, thank you so much for the message. I agree.
Thank you. Yeah.
I agree. It's okay. Whew. I thought it wasn't okay, but it's totally okay. It's totally part of life, part of human response to actions done and not done.
Feels like this feeling is getting somewhat released. It's how to say, not so tense.
So let's just give it more attention. Like just close your eyes for a little bit and feel into it fully, openly, without any judgments. Just completely allowing it to be here and being it okay. And thanks God, there is this sense of guilt that comes to inform that it's all okay. Things happen or don't happen. Things show up or don't show up. Things get done or don't get done.
It sounds like it now says it's not like it's okay. It says it's great. It's great.
Yeah. Well, can you honor this guilt? I mean, it's not what it seemed. I can, give it the inner bar and thank for the teaching.
Yeah, it's a very interesting teaching. And the interesting thing is that that guilt, which I was feeling, I guess more, was also because I said to my wife that I will vacuum the rooms, which some of the participants said that did already today. So, but the interesting thing is that I hear she is now vacuuming actually, so it's happening. I did as much as I could in my time, and I even hear that it's happening now in a way.
You can say it's happening by itself.
Yeah, I will find it out later. But anyway, the fact is, it is happening now. The rest, which I didn't manage to finish, and the guilt was of that. But yeah, I can. Yeah, I can feel it now more up in this place, like I don't know, is by the
Shoulders,
neck,
yeah.
shoulders. Yeah. So I feel maybe
Let's see what he wants. Let's see what he wants.
What it wants. Okay. I feel it as a tension, again. It's like tension rose to that part of body. Okay, let's see what it wants.
Yeah, just say, what do you want the most? What do you want?
Strangely, it feels like it also says, first of all, I want attention.
Isn't that interesting?
Yeah.
Like all these things come up and they just ask for attention. Okay, let's give it attention.
All right.
Let's see. Just give it attention. And all the group, everyone can give attention to their shoulders, just seeing what is there.
Yeah, it feels. Yeah, it feels like it's melting in like sugar in the tea. When I give attention.
Yeah. So the attention is like a D. This contraction is the sugar. Or, the attention is like sun and the contraction is like ice. Ice cube, So this attention is warming it up. Starts dissolving or melting or expanding or returning back to the rest. It doesn't need to hold tight anymore, asking for attention. It's getting it.
Yeah. Yeah, and now I can feel. I feel that this contraction is kind of easing or loosening, and I start to feel some maybe deeper in here. I start to feel pain. There's pain.
Okay, give more attention to the pain. Sometimes it gets stronger before it plays out. So allow it to get in all the intensity. It's okay. It's okay to feel intensity. Like nothing happens. It's safe to feel intensity. Let's see if the body wants to move. It's free to move as well. Just free to readjust.
I can feel like it's this feeling of pain is unpleasant. I want to breathe, like
breathe. Yeah, do that. Yeah, whatever wants to happen. Just see what wants to happen and allow that to happen. You can ask what wants to happen and watch.
I can feel like it's somewhere like deeper in the body, and it's it needs some time. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And it's so strange. I think I didn't feel that before, but now I can feel it. I can feel now that it's also dissolving, and I can feel peace coming somewhat. Peace, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's similar to that to that piece which was in this meditation in the beginning. I
Mm-hmm.
say.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it's a pleasant feeling. I can also somewhat hear the silence.
So now you know how to go to that place just by meeting all the contractions, giving them what they want.
Mm.
It's like an inner postal service for messages. So they are knocking from inside, saying, "Oh, look at me! I have a message. I have a gift, or delivery. This delivery." And then when you say, "Okay, what is there? What do you want? What is the message?"
Because usually I say I have no time. I have things to do.
Exactly. Yes. So that delivery cannot be received. And when you say, "Well, thank you," I agree. I agree. Thank you. I agree. that is like signature. The message got delivered.
Hmm. So to be attentive to the messages
Aha.
arriving.
Mhm.
Mm. Mm. Great.
Mm.
Yeah, I was how do you say, misbehaving with the postman or.
Well, you don't know it's a postal service. Come on, you know. Until you're like, okay, yeah, message received.
And yeah, the message is a good message.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I can feel the silence and the peace now.
Thank you, Aurimos.
Thank you.